Formula One is often referred to as the pinnacle of motorsport. So, what happens to drivers when they leave? Well, to answer that, here is my new series, Life After the Apex, which is going to give you the key stats of each driver, why they left the sport, and what they're doing now in their career. And it's going to be organised by recency. Zhou drove for the Sauber F1 team between 2022 and 2024, and his average championship finishing position was 18.7. He seemed to leave for two main reasons. Firstly, his performance wasn't quite where they wanted it to be, although admittedly the team had issues themselves, so it was a bit of both. And secondly, the team was taking a different direction. As we all know, they're going to turn into the Audi F1 team in 2026. But that doesn't mean he's done with F1. Currently, he is a reserve driver for the Ferrari F1 team, and he is targeting a return to F1. Secondly is Kevin Magnussen, who was in the sport between 2014 and 2024, minus 2021. He drove for McLaren, Renault and Haas, and his average championship finishing position was 14.8. Why did he leave the sport in 2024? Well, apparently that's because Haas weren't too happy with his inconsistencies when it came to his performance, especially compared to his teammate at the time, Nico Hülkenberg. However, he hasn't left motorsport entirely. He's still a test driver for the Haas F1 team. Also, he's a driver for BMW M Motorsport, and he was recently announced to be an investor and a strategic partner at Racing Unleashed. Then there was Valtteri Bottas, who was an F1 driver between 2013 and 2024, and he did this in three F1 teams, Williams, Mercedes and Sauber, which culminated with him having an average championship finishing position of 8.4. As to why he left, it seems to be for the same reasons as Zhou. And also like Zhou, he is a reserve driver, but this time it's for the Mercedes F1 team. Unsurprisingly, he seems to be targeting a return to F1, and there have been rumours that he has had conversations with Cadillac, but in the meantime, he is also a multiple business owner of these businesses. Lastly is Sergio Perez, who was a driver between 2011 and 2024, and he raced for 4/5 teams. There was Sauber, McLaren and Force India, but then that team got renamed and became Racing Point, and then he moved to the Red Bull F1 team, which left him with an average championship finishing position of 8.5. Because it was so public, I think we all remember why Sergio Perez left Formula One, but very briefly, it was a performance issue, especially compared to Max Verstappen. So that leaves the question of what is he doing now? Well, as of right now, he's in Mexico spending a lot of time with his family. But he did say in April that he's going to give himself at least 6 months to get all of his options onto the table and decide about his future from there. And recently there have been rumours that Cadillac and Alpine have approached him